Oh, a fantastic rendition of the national anthem. Back with more right after this. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Brooklyn, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Lakers, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Here are the starters for Houston. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. Green and Tate on the perimeter. And it's Wall in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, at forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. And it's O'Neal in at center. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
And the tip goes to Houston. Wall against Smith. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Inside. Here's Wood. Rejected by James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Wall. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. O'Neal on the wing. Green against Jordan. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Wood passes to Tatum. Solid defense from James. Smith outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Davis. Here's O'Neal. Over Wood. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Ooh, a good look from Tate. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Los Angeles foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's the rejection. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Tice passes to Wall. Green against Jordan. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 5.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here we go.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Timeout called. Houston, a tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Wall finds Tate. Green with the ball. Now here's Wall, covered by Smith. Smith against Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wood. And that one's drained from the low block.
Once he saw the opening, he had no hesitations.
The Lakers in the lead. Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 since the tip.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Curry, he's checked in for Smith.
Third team foul. Coming under the floor for your
Here's
Lakers.
Wood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. Clock at 6. That one falls. Gotten his second bucket.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And James launches it from deep. Goes back up. Davis with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Green. The ball's knocked loose. Wood left side. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And it's good. 2 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively. Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
James with the ball. Last game out, 36 points for him. Gets the 3-ball to go.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Wood outside. The Lakers with a rebound. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before worrying about their record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
Wall, the pass to Green. It's Tate on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This is a young man who's overcome a lot just to be here. I mean, Tate is tough, gives great effort, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat from range. Really a credit to his work ethic.
After going undrafted, Tate bounced around a bit. But judging from his play last year, Clark, he's here to stay.
I agree with you, B.A. He's a good athlete. He can defend multiple positions. He's an outstanding rebounder for his size. His added perimeter shooting will certainly continue to cause him to be valuable to teams in this league.
And the basket by Tice.
Boy, when you see the term offensive catalyst, John Wall is one of the first names that comes to my mind.
The three from Curry. And another three for the Lakers.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Here's Wall. Up again. Hauled in by Curry. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And stolen by Wood.
Lakers foul. Lebron James.
That's good from Wood.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. But you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
Gordon, he's checked in for Tate.
Well, playing for 6 teams in 5 years to start his career, Wood has certainly flipped the script. He now shows the ability to dominate over long stretches, much more consistent.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Pass to Green. Gordon down low. Check by James. Deflected.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And Wood's shown great versatility on offense. But the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position.
To the middle. Davis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Lakers lead by 16.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And he lobs it up to the rim. It's deflected.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And there's James from the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
They've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, I simply just hope they start cooling off.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
Curry against Wall. From outside the arc. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 14.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Wall. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. With the 10-footer, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the big finish by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Pass to Jordan. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Well, you know, he doesn't do it quite as often as he used to, but on any given night, Gordon can still give you 30 plus.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Shooting for Houston.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
And here's Curry for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Wall against Curry. Wall on the attack. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And so it's Los Angeles with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And the great LeBron James says he's not focused on numbers. It's all about getting that W.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
And it's all about playing. The right way, isn't it?
It really is, B.A. And when you're playing team basketball, that removes some of the pressure. When it comes down to it, hero ball often falls short.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Kobe Bryant. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Jordan in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Free throw good, Bryant. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
So many of the hopes for this team rest on Curry's shoulders. It's an immense responsibility, but he carries it out with fire and optimism.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Gordon. He takes it in. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Gordon can go either guard position. He's a combo, thanks mainly to his remarkable handles.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Gordon, the pass to Nwaba. Curry against Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Gordon. Wood passes to Gordon. Poke loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Love seeing Jordan use that extraordinary quickness to come up with the steals. An outstanding defensive player.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Gordon against Jordan. Pass to Nwaba. Wood right side. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Curry against Porter. This one for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. And the Lakers making a change here. Smith's checked
Coming
in.
into the floor for your Lakers.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Bryant. Fires the 3. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Gordon. And the layup is good. Gordon's gotten 4 this quarter.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Porter with it, and Davis picks him up defensively.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Kevin Porter
Porter's
Jr.
got his first 2 points.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And there's the call on Christian Wood.
Christian Wood.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first
Westbrook, he's
personal
checked in
foul.
for Jordan.
Third team foul.
Here's Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Anthony Davis
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Wood grabs the board. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Nwaba. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Lets a floater go. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Bryant against Nwaba. For 3, Westbrook. He drops it from range.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
On the break, and he lobs it up top.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. He knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Gordon with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Shot to stop the run. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
A nice shot by Smith.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And they're pushing it up. And stolen by Wood. Tipped away.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Tice is checked in for Wood. Tate comes in for Martin. Green's checked in for Nwaba. And it's John Wall in for Porter Jr.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Gordon against Bryant. Gordon down low. 3-on-3. Shot's good by James. James has got 16.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Pass to Green. And here's Wall. Will it go? And it comes off the front of the rim. James against Green. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Houston ball.
For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Who poked away? Gordon against Bryant. Gordon, the pass to Tice. Here's Wall. It's tipped.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Bryant skying high, just slamming home. Always looking to stuff with style.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. James has got 21 points in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
To the paint, trying to get back on track. There's the block. Here's O'Neal. He's got 6. And here's Bryant outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bryant's got 15.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Down low. The kick out to Wall. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And James gets it to go.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. 27 seconds left in the first half. James against Tate. Right at the free throw line. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. James has got 13 points in this quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Jacks up a three. And another three for the Lakers.
You know, the strategy used to be in defending LeBron, make him shoot jump shots, long jump shots. He's countered that strategy by becoming a knockdown three-point shooter.
And so it's Los Angeles. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. Back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 31 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. Green and Tate on the perimeter. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1. And slam dunked by James.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too.
Shot from 12. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Davis. They get the rebound. Here's Smith. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That's his first personal foul. Los Angeles foul.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Wood finds Tate. Now Wall. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Jordan. Out left to the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Wall against James. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Houston shooting 41% in this game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Davis. Launches a 3. Tate grabs the board. Inside. It's stolen by James. And here's Jordan. He's got 12. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Got to give Jordan credit there. I mean, he's got a knack for making tough shots in the paint.
Wall with it. Guarded by Smith. Outside, Green. Over Jordan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
You know, the defense was on the shooter, but in the end, sometimes you just have to tip your hat to better offense.
For 3, Smith. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston will come the other way. Here's Wood. Good on the bucket. Wood's got 12.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
James up top. He's covered by Tate. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't get it to drop. For 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
James. Baseline jumper right on the money. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
And Davis gets it to go.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that, but his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league caliber talents.
To the middle. Here's Wood. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Back to Augustine. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Martin. Augustine with it. Here's Wood. Checked by Davis. And Jordan comes to help. 6 to shoot. Here's Nwaba. Outside Porter. To end the run. The Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Howard's checked in for O'Neal.
Rockets ball.
Here's Augustine. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-week contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
James attacking, and it's James with the jam.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping him.
Wood against Howard. That's tipped. Outside Augustine. Throws it up high. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Here's Wood.
Rockets foul.
Loose ball. Going the other way.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. James against Nwaba. James passes to Curry. That one's good for 2. Curry's got 39.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Outside Augustine. Curry with the block. And they get it back. And the basket by Wood.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Nwaba against James. And the shot's good. James has got 43 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
They double him with Curry. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Wood. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Wood's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Curry. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
I tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And again, it's the Lakers.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Knocks it loose. Curry with a steal. And finished off by Davis.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Augustine, and he drives in. Curry with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
Gordon.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Gordon's got 11 points.
Boy, Gordon sends that one straight down and in from beyond the arc.
Bryant outside. The long distance three is buried.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Augustine gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
Here's Jordan. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. They've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony is out there with Dwight Howard. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Gordon. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And here comes the break. Ball's going up the court. Pass to Howard. Westbrook with it. Defended by Gordon. Westbrook, that's good.
And you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Here's Martin. He's guarded by Anthony. And he's going for the lob. He got a piece of it. Bryant against Gordon. Bryant on the drive. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 20 points.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
It's good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
And the Rockets making a change here. And both free throws good for Bryant.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
To halt the run, Garuba with the bucket. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Bryant outside. Pass to Monk. Howard with the ball. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Sends it home from three-point land. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And stolen by Anthony. He goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
To the wing on the left. Here's House, covered by Bryant. House misses. And here are the Lakers. This run now up to 13-2. Bryant with the bucket.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
For Houston, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Russell Westbrook.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second
Well, Grant, it
personal
seems
foul.
like more and more game time is spent with
Second
officials
team foul.
huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Bryant. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Knocked loose. Monk with a steal. Pass to Westbrook. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now Gordon. Five on the clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. Yes, on the jumper.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Westbrook outside. To the inside. Howard. And yep, it's... good. Howard's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pulls it. Another one falls for Houston.
And Gordon has a fast release. Got to be up on him at all times. I mean, he's excellent shooting off the dribble.
Bryant outside. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
Outside Augustine. Shoots over Westbrook. Augustine can't get it to go.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Bryant, the pass to Anthony. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Nuava's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered by Augustine from deep three-point range. Second chance effort, and Howard with the lay-in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Rondo, he's checked in for Westbrook.
Now into the lineup.
They need this. Shots blocked. Now here's Howard. Launches it. Kept alive. Outside Monk. Pass to Rondo. Second shot opportunity. He shoots again. And the shot goes in. Howard's got 6 in the quarter. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's House. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Jordan's checked in for the Lakers.
Michael Jordan.
On the wing, Nwaba, covered by Jordan. Pass to House. To the paint. Here's Garuba, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Over to the wing. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in
Anthony
the
outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Jordan. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
And Jordan comes to help. Pass to Şengün. And he makes it on the layup.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Jordan inside. He's guarded by Nwaba. Great D that time from Nwaba. Tipped away.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Augustine. Banked it in off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Jordan tries to keep it alive. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Nwaba. Anthony grabs the board. From deep. Off target with a shot. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.